The Jordans are a talented family. Back in the 90s, they toured the UK. Now, the 8 siblings are grown up, but they still regularly gather at their parents' home along with their own children. I'm here with all the men of the Jordan family, and they're all fathers. Clint, what do you think is the role of a father?
I think the 3 Ps would probably sum it up. Provide, protect, and persevere. Your child is not always going to do what you want them to do, but you should always be the voice whispering in their ear.
It's no secret amongst the entire family that I would be considered as a handful. And I'm reminded of the prodigal son and being the one who ventured out of the faith and, seeing what the world had to offer. And my father, he still opened the door and he still, still said, here's where you belong.
He has always been there. He may have been disappointed, he may have been angry, but he's always shown us this window of forgiveness, and we can always look in.
Yeah.
Thank you. How much of your fathering has been influenced by God as a father?
Very interesting question. God, throughout the Bible, he's just like an ordinary bloke saying, listen to me and you'll do all right, but they don't. And he keeps forgiving them, and he keeps saying, come back, come back, come back. If God forgives me for so many things that I've done, then how can I not forgive my own flesh and blood?
I wasn't brought up by my father, and when my wife was pregnant, I felt terrified. Do you feel the way that your father has brought you up has equipped you for fatherhood?
100%. I think it really hit home when I did have my child, and then I can hear it in my head now. My dad used to say, yeah, you're gonna understand when you get your own child.
I've learned how valuable we are to him. My dad one time said to a story, I was young, I wanted to keep going out the house, and I was like, why can't you let me go? He'd be like, okay, so imagine you're a jeweler and you have a diamond and your diamond had feet. Would you let that diamond go out on the street where everybody can take it and steal it? And then I'd be like, no. So why would I let you go out on the street where someone could take you away from me?
Can I have that drink, please, someone? Love. You really know that a father's love is just such a great thing. I always tell my dad that I love him, and even to this day I just kiss him and say, Daddy, I love you, and how you doing, stuff like that.
Thank you, Chef. The food is fantastic.
You're welcome.
That's almost it for this week. Next week, Sally visits the Somme to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the bloodiest day in the history of the British Army and retraces the experiences of devout Christian young men who heard the call of duty. We end with a hymn that acknowledges that we don't always get things right, but that when we go wrong, there's a Heavenly Father there for all of us.
Songs of Praise next Sunday at 4:30 back on BBC One. Next year on BBC Two, Coco, the gorilla who talks to people through sign language.